Today I'm going to show you how to fix a dropped purl stitch, and I'm going to show this to you on a stockinette base. So I'm going to show you first with a set of knitting needles, and then I will show you with a crochet hook. I find the stitch that's dropped. Here it is right here. So I'll show it to you from the purl side first. But do you see all these bars, these horizontal bars? Those are the string that's supposed to go through that stitch. So we find the lowermost one, which is this one. I pull it over the stitch to the front of it. And then I stick my right needle from back to front into that drop stitch. We need to pick up this horizontal bar that we placed in front. And now we need to pull the drop stitch over that bar and off. So I just kind of slide them down to the tip of my needle, and I just use my hands. I grab onto that dropped stitch and I just pull it over and off. And now you can kind of grab a hold of that drop stitch with your fingers and pull out the right needle. So we have all these bars here. We want the next one to be in front of that drop stitch. So I pick it up and I kind of just move it in front of that drop stitch. And then with my right needle from back to front, I pick up that drop stitch and then I pick up that bar. Okay, and we do the same process. Pull the drop stitch over that bar and off, pull it up, over, and off. And then I pinch it and pull my needle out, and I find the next horizontal bar, which is this one. Bring it to the front, and then I pick that stitch up from back to front, and I also pick up that horizontal bar. And then I pull that stitch over and off. And you just do this all the way up. And now I just slip it from my right needle to my left needle without twisting it. And it is ready to purl again. So I purl a couple stitches. If you're working ribbing, you can work in whatever pattern it is. And now I just pull on it, pull up, pull over, pull diagonal. I do find that pulling up like this neatens it up a lot easier than the rest. Just kind of pulling it in all directions is helpful too. So you can kind of see that it was this one. Once you've worked a few more rows, you can kind of just tug on it in all directions and it will really even out. And especially if you're blocking your project, it will even out a lot from the right side. Barely noticeable. I think it was one of these two. I'll show that to you one more time using a crochet hook. If you're able to flip over your work to the knit side of like stockinette, it is far easier and faster. So here's my drop stitch. I just kind of pull on it, and you want to make sure that these horizontal bars are not like twisted. That one's not in front of the other like this, because sometimes that can happen, but you want to make sure that they're not. They're all just kind of lined up perfectly straight. Turn my work to the knit side and take my crochet hook from front to back. And this is so much easier. You can use your needle too, but it's really easy with a crochet hook. You just go into the first bar above your drop stitch, pull it through, pick up, pull it through, pick up, pull it through, all the way to the top. And then you want to place it on your right hand needle because this is from the purl side, right? You don't want to twist it, so you just take your right needle into the front loop and remove your crochet hook. And then you can turn your work, and that looks much neater than it does when we fix it on the purl side. But sometimes it's not, super feasible to turn it to the knit side. So if you can turn it to the knit side, I have a video on that as well. But I hope that helped you guys fix any mistakes that you might find. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more. I have lots of videos that come out